When I saw the viral clip of the church service where they had the kids come up and say what they're thankful for, and then when I saw what happened, I was like, yeah, that's a church full of women. But upon further research, I saw that they had men in there. And then that's even worse because that means the women get free reign in that church. Because isn't that the very reason why they have children's Bible book? You know, they have the children's book, they have the pictures, so you can make children understand God at their level. You're supposed to, in church, you're supposed to technically meet people where they are. You know, not everybody is, was raised in church or know certain things right away, or certain people are, but you're supposed to meet people where they are. And that's why they have Bible. That's why they have Sunday school too, to help the kids and to help people understand, what God is, how to relate God to them. So if you have the kids, number one, you guys was asking for that because you're telling the kids, oh, you come up here and say thank what you thanking for, and I don't want to hear this, I don't want to hear that. Um, that's that's how they understand God. If you didn't want them to say something like that, the parents are supposed to, that's why the parents supposed to be doing devotional, having Bible time, story time with their kids to make them understand God is more than what y'all didn't want them to say. And also, that also means what y'all do, they even have Sunday school? And the Sunday school teacher probably not even doing her job. If you have to dictate to the kids what they should be thankful for. And then with the young lady, because that's how she understands. Well, you already told her she probably was going to say something else, but that's what she saw she could have said. And then she was singled out in a sense, like she got something, she got something on her that needs to be casted out. Instead of saying whatever her name is, you know what? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to talk to you, so you can understand if what she said was coming from a place of thankfulness or a place of resentment or bitterness. And then with counseling and prayer, you can help her navigate whatever she's going through. But obviously, for her to say something like that about her biological mom, that she's not able to talk to her biological mom, she can talk to her stepmom. Something is going on. Something happened. So instead of trying to help her, she was singled out, and now that is why it went viral. And a lot of people, I guess, could relate to that because maybe that has happened to them, certain things they have done, and they were singled out by the pastor, by the pastor's wife, by the deacon, deaconess, whoever the titles in the church are. So now you have a young girl. She's probably in school. I don't know. She's homeschooled. Yeah, viral story. Now you open up her to being bullied because the decision to deal with what she said was made emotionally and it was dealt with emotionally. And that is why you guys have gone viral. And that is why many of the churches have children's ministry. They have a lot of children in the church, but then when the kids grow up, not many of those kids, not many of those youth continue going to church. Not many of those youth stay in the church, get married, have their children there. It's not a lot. A lot of them leave, and it's because they haven't experienced God for God Himself. They have experienced God through sometimes a very bad, very, very bad role model of a pastor's wife, a deacon, deaconess, prophet, prophetess, and that's sad. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.